Can you see this highlight items button? If I click on this, then we can see whatever the listed items that we have, they are getting highlighted with the yellow color. And we are doing this with the help of GetElementsByClassName. So let's take a closer look on how we are doing this. Here we have an unordered list, and this button have a ID. And on the click of this button, we want to highlight these elements. So first we need to grab this button. We can grab it with the help of getElementById. So document.getElementById. What's the ID of the button? Highlight btn. Now on the click of this button, we want to run a function which can highlight these elements. So let's add one event listener. So dot add event listener. Alright. What we are doing with this button? We are just clicking the button. So click event will be there. On the click of it, we want to run a function. What this function will do? Let's take a look on HTML again. We need to grab these classes, the elements which has list item as the class. Let list items. We need to select all of the list items. So we will use here document.getElementsByClassName. We want to select list item. Now there is one important thing, that this list items will be an array which have all the elements from our this HTML which have the class names as list item. Now let me show you one more thing. Here we have one highlight class that we have to apply on all the items which has a class list item. So here we will run one for loop. Now as I have already told you, this will be an array element of the list items, and to that element we need to apply the class. So we will use dot class list, and then we will use add. And what we want to add? We want to add a highlight class. Let's save this and refresh the page. Let's click it. Yeah, we are now able to highlight all the items which are inside the list which has class list item.